Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 3 earbuds. It's a mouthful to say. And for $263, I want to tell you that these are the best damn earbuds I have ever heard. I mean, they're freaking incredible. And they're so good that I almost could look over all the flaws that are just that I've had to deal with. Almost. The fact is that after I'm done recording this video, I'm going to put those babies right back in the shipping box they came in, and I'm going to send them back and get a full refund. I don't believe that they're worth the money, and I'm here to explain why. So as always, I am your run-of-the-mill blue-collar guy. I work outside, and when I buy something that I do a review on, it has to be able to make it through day-to-day life, whether that's at work, whether that's at home, whether that's out having fun, or just chilling on the couch. It has to be able to live up to the price that it costs to buy those things, which is kind of why I think that some reviewers don't necessarily get to see the whole picture. And I think that's where my review is going to help people like you, and people like me who saw these particular headphones from other reviewers and was just like, bam, I want those. Well, I got those. So let's talk specs. These babies are IPX4 water resistance. They have 7 hours of charge, 21 hours of charge for the case, which brings it to a total of 28 hours of charge. And the case is wireless charging. That's pretty cool. It does come with a USB A to C charger for the case. And there is wings and ear tips so you can find the fit that's best for you. First thing that you're going to want to do is download the Sennheiser Smart Control app. After you've downloaded that app, connect your earbuds to your phone and then update your earbuds. While you're updating your earbuds though, do yourself a favor and do not leave the update screen. Don't go to a different application. Don't even shut your screen off. If you do, your update progress will stop. Good news, if this does happen to you, don't worry. Restart the update and you're going to have a sheer moment of panic, but that's okay. It's going to say 0%, but give it a second and it will start back where the progress left off to begin with. So get that done first. After you've updated the earbuds and they're out of the case, let's get into the app. Once you're in the app, on the upper right hand side of the screen is a charge status for both the earbuds and the charging case. Then you have the equalizer to make sound more to your liking. You also have a sound check, transparency mode, ANC toggles, and sound zones that I honestly could care less about. And finally, touch controls. Take a second and play with all these settings. So after you have played with the settings and stuff like that, let's just take a second and appreciate how awesome this case is. I cannot explain to you how much I love the texture. I love the cloth feel. I even don't mind the fact that it's kind of a bulky case. I know for some people they want to have this in their pocket all day, every day, but that's just not the case for me. And honestly, for being in my bag for about 3 weeks, taking them to work, dropping them and everything like that, the case looks really well. It doesn't look like it's taken any dirt. No cuts or scrapes have happened to it yet, and I've dropped it twice. And speaking of dropping it, I have to say that the magnets that hold these babies right here in, top notch, man. Like, I mean, they stayed in place, and I really appreciate that, and I think that other people will appreciate that as well. So way to go, Sennheiser. So as I've alluded to before, these earbuds sound incredible. I mean, I cannot get over the sound. It really was astonishing. In fact, when I first heard a bass drop on a song that I was listening to with these in my ears. I giggled like I was 5 years old at a potty joke. I am not even lying. It was so good. The ANC on these things is, I want to say, top notch. I'm not going to say they're the best that I've heard, because I've heard Apple AirPod Pros, and I say they're just a little bit better, just a little. Like, if I hadn't heard those first, then I would have told you that these are killer. But they're damn close. For the record, though, they did fine. In fact, this is an earbud warning to all you guys who are wearing earbuds, or just a sound check. This is the environment they had to deal with. Yeah, and they did great. In fact, they had to deal with this as well. So yeah, ANC does pretty good. I mean, they're not safety earbuds, but that's not what I bought them for. I bought them for day-to-day use. And as far as I'm concerned, they made it through a lot of those clips that I showed you. For the record, though, a couple of those sounds that you heard can be pretty loud, and the ANC kind of struggles sometimes, and it'll have this little clip where it's just a moment of letting sound in. But that's okay. Again, they're not meant to be around a jackhammer. That's not their job. But still, they did fucking incredible. So we're going to talk about call quality. And in the job that I do, I take a call constantly, 3-4 times every single day. Every time I get to a job, I'm taking a call because it's just the nature of the job. But there's somebody who is not on my job site who did call me, which would have been my brother, while I just happened to be standing next to an idling dump truck. And if you have ever heard an idling diesel engine, it's just terrible. I hate it. I really do. I don't like it. That's beside the point. I talked to him on the phone and he could not hear it. He had no idea it was idling in the background. And let me be clear, if you haven't stood beside an idling dump truck, just do it once. It sucks. But he didn't hear it, so high five Sennheiser. I mean, seriously. Also, transparency mode. Really like transparency mode. I just do. Other people's voices sounded really freaking good. My voice sounded weird. It was far more in my head and not so much coming from the outside. I don't know exactly why that happened, but that's okay. I heard everybody else crystal clear, and all sounds around me pretty damn clear. And I did mess with like the wind noise transparent, or the wind noise ANC thing. I don't know. I couldn't tell a difference between normal active noise cancellation and with wind noise active noise cancellation. So that's my 2 cents on that one. On to the next thing. So sadly, this is where the review is gonna go towards the reasons why I don't think that you should purchase these. And here's reason number 1. And it's not a main reason, it's just one of the reasons. After wearing these things for about 2 to 4 hours, my right ear, very specifically, would wind up aching. And I know it's because I kind of have a weirdly shaped ear, and so I am not going to attribute it totally to Sennheiser's earbud, but I am going to say that for an average user, there's going to be somebody out there who has to wear these things for 2 to 4, 6 hours a day for whatever reason, whether it's because they want to or they have to, and it's going to hurt after a while. My left ear did just fine. So the way I was able to sort of remedy that was I changed the wing and then I changed the ear tip to a large tip, and then the wing to the smaller version of the wings, and that helped. However, my sound quality suffered, my ANC suffered, the more sound came in, and it just was unfortunate because, I mean, you know, I liked the ANC, you know. Okay, on to the next thing. So speaking of active noise cancellation and transparency mode, although you can listen to one earbud at a time and enjoy your music or media, whatever you happen to be listening to, if you want to use transparency mode with one earbud in, you can't. You just can't. Ask me how I found out. So when I wanted to talk to my wife while I was in my kitchen making breakfast or whatever it was, if I didn't have both earbuds in, then I had to stop the music or take the other earbud out to hear her because I could not turn on transparency mode. I could tap the side of the earbud and I would hear the actual transparency mode kick in and then immediately shut off. I even went to the in-app controls and turned on transparency mode so I could hear her talk, because 2 ears is better than one, and it will not let me do that. And for $263, that is unacceptable. If I want transparency mode, then I would like to have it in both ears. I don't care if that means I have to go to the application on my phone to do it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But it shouldn't just always be active noise cancellation with one earbud in. Shouldn't be. So I think this is a software update that needs to happen. Sennheiser, you should push that. Speaking of transparency and active noise cancellation, no, I'm not done with them yet. I got more problems. When I want to have active noise cancellation on, and I'll go to pick up my earbud out of the case and I put it in, and then I grab the other one and I put it in, and I boop to turn on the transparency mode, I had this nifty problem that was ridiculously repeatable where they didn't sync. This one would be active noise cancellation, this one would be transparent, or vice versa, depending on which one I pulled out of the case first. Seriously. The only way that I could remedy this was to press the pause play button on the right earbud and then the ANC transparency mode on the left earbud to get it to sync up. Taking them out and put them in the case did not solve the problem. You figured that would be the first thing that you would do to solve the problem. No, I had to figure it out. Why? Again, I can't stress this enough. $263. That's after taxes, dogs. This is, again, yet another, it's not a problem that I should have to deal with. It really isn't. All right. So we're done with the ANC and transparency mode. That's out of the way. We're going to talk about charging now. Yes, charging is a problem too. And I don't know why, but I'm going to explain what happens. In fact, I'm going to show you a clip of what happens. But first, let me talk about it. So what would happen would be I would have both my earbuds in, and then I would want to take one of them out. Left, right, doesn't matter in this case, but you're going to see a clip of me taking my left one out. I put it into the case. It connects, fully connects to the charging. It doesn't start charging. In fact, it continues to play the media that I'm listening to. Here's the clip. Right now, this is in the case and it's connected, but I can hear the sound coming from it. I'm gonna turn it up. I got the other one in my ear, so.
When you see a fully mounted MPC like that in good lighting conditions, it almost I hope you can hear that. It's ridiculous. It's in the case. In the case. Dumb. I just want to prove that why is this happening, Sennheiser? Your $250 headphones aren't working right. Now it's charging. See?
So this again is repeatable. I had the headphones die on me once because of that. Specifically, the left one died on me because I was watching YouTube in bed, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up halfway in the middle of the night and went, oh, I better put this away. Bloop. Right into the case it went, to the side of my bed. YouTube kept playing. It just kept going. I didn't know because I went back to sleep. I thought that maybe I wasn't getting the contact points correct, like just not getting it in there just right. But no. You don't, like, once you play with these for a second, there is no getting it wrong. It just sits in there. Like, honestly, the design of the case to hold the earbuds and the mount that I'm telling you, it's really good. Okay, you can't screw that up unless the case doesn't close, and I promise you, if the case doesn't close, you're like, oh, I gotta do it right. So why? Anyways, so even that though did not make it to where I was gonna send these headphones back. That's not what did it. I'll tell you what did it. What did it was something that even $30 headphones that I've owned do not do. Period. I have some cheap ones that I can go listen to right now. They don't do this. So here's what happens. I'll be listening to music, and this happens every single time. If I'm listening to music for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, every single time, my earbuds would become out of sync. It was only for maybe a second, maybe 2 seconds. It would always correct itself. To be clear, always. But I paid $263 for these headphones, Sennheiser. Why are they becoming out of sync, Sennheiser? Like, come on now. For real though, all jokes aside, I have headphones that are $30 that don't do that. I don't care. I don't care how good a sound they are. I don't care how good the noise cancellation is. All of the other problems I can even deal with, but I should not sit there and have one ear playing music and then the other ear playing music like an echo chamber, and then all of a sudden have it snap back to reality. It sucks. It sucks. And if it would have happened maybe once or twice since I've had them for the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks now, three, then this would, I wouldn't even mention it probably, or have remembered to mention it, but it happens every single time. God. So yeah, that's why I don't think you should buy them. I don't think anybody should buy them. I just don't. I even thought that maybe it was my phone, and I tried a different phone. I have a Pixel 5a, I have a Note 20, I have a Pixel 2, I have a freaking Samsung 9, S9, whatever big boy version that was. Like, I mean, I tried it on several different headphones or several different phones, and I still had the same problem. So in conclusion, we're going to conclude this. I think you guys know what my honest conclusion of this is. Are they worth $263? No, I do not think they are. They need to get the software bugs fixed, before I think that that sound alone is worth that much money, because it's not. It's just not. I'd sooner recommend you guys go buy $100 pair of headphones or anything else. In fact, right now, as of recording, I have already bought these guys. These are the next things that are going to be reviewed. They're going to go through the same rigmarole that the Sennheisers went through. And if they don't live up to the standards that I think somebody who busts their ass making money and spends it on these, if it don't live up to those standards that I have set, then I'm going to say the same thing about these. I will be just as harsh. I genuinely don't care, and I don't want anybody who watches this channel to spend money on something that is not worth their time. If you guys like what you see here, like, comment, and subscribe. I do have channel memberships, and remember, everything that I do here is purchased by myself, and everything that I want to present to you is an honest opinion and what I truly believe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Here's some bloopers. While this is happening, do yourself a favor and do not leave the application. Do not shut your screen phone off. Again, here we go. When you restart the progress, it will start back to where it will start at where. Okay. First thing you want to do. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. The first thing that you're going to want to do after you know, the first thing that you're going to want to do, God damn it. The only way to remedy it for you, once you have the update with the earbuds, or once you have, one more time. Once you've updated the earbuds and then you have them out of the case.